fruits are often considered one of the healthiest food groups, providing vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber. For seniors over 60, fruits play an important role in supporting immunity, digestion, and overall energy. However, the idea that more is better does not always apply. Even the healthiest fruits can become harmful if eaten in large, uncontrolled portions. For older adults, portion control is essential to maintaining safe nutrition, stable blood sugar, and balanced digestion. One of the biggest concerns with fruit overconsumption is excess sugar intake. Natural sugar, or fructose, may be healthier than processed sugar, but it still impacts blood glucose levels. Seniors with diabetes, insulin resistance, or metabolic syndrome are particularly vulnerable. Eating large servings of fruit, such as several bananas, a whole mango, or multiple cups of grapes, can trigger sugar spikes similar to those caused by desserts. Over time, this can worsen blood sugar control, increase fatigue, and heighten the risk of complications like nerve damage or heart disease. Portion control also protects against digestive discomfort. Many fruits, especially those high in fiber such as apples, pears, and prunes, can cause bloating, gas, or diarrhea when eaten excessively. Seniors often have slower digestion and may already deal with issues like irritable bowel syndrome or acid reflux, making moderation even more important. Overloading the stomach with fruit can overwhelm the digestive system and reduce comfort after meals. Another overlooked factor is calorie load. While fruits are lower in calories than processed snacks, dried fruits, bananas, mangoes, and grapes are calorie-dense. Seniors who eat large portions regularly may unintentionally gain weight. In older age, extra weight places strain on joints, reduces mobility, and increases the risk of cardiovascular disease. Even for fruits considered safe and beneficial, such as berries, apples, or citrus, moderation ensures their nutrients are absorbed without overwhelming the body. A senior-friendly approach often involves smaller, more frequent portions spread throughout the day rather than eating large amounts at once. Pairing fruit with protein or healthy fats, like yogurt, nuts, or cheese, also helps balance sugar absorption and maintain energy levels. In summary, while fruits are essential for healthy aging, balance matters more than abundance. Seniors over 60 should focus on controlled portions to enjoy the nutritional benefits without risking sugar spikes, digestive distress, or unwanted weight gain. Portion control is not about restriction, but about protecting long-term health by eating wisely. Fresh fruits are an important part of a healthy diet, but when they become overripe, their nutritional profile changes in ways that can be risky for seniors over 60. As fruits ripen, enzymes break down starches into simple sugars. While this makes them taste sweeter and softer, it also means they have a higher sugar concentration and can cause problems for elderly individuals who are more sensitive to sugar spikes and digestive changes. For seniors managing diabetes or prediabetes, eating overripe fruits can be particularly dangerous. For example, a green banana has resistant starch that digests slowly, helping stabilize blood sugar. But once it becomes overripe with brown spots, most of that starch has turned into glucose, which raises blood sugar levels much more quickly. The same effect happens with overripe mangoes, pears, or grapes. For older adults, whose insulin sensitivity often declines with age, these sugar surges increase the risk of hyperglycemia, fatigue, and long-term complications like kidney strain and nerve damage. Another concern with overripe fruits is fermentation. As fruits continue to ripen past their peak, natural yeasts and bacteria begin breaking down the sugars, leading to mild fermentation. While not always harmful, this process can cause gas, bloating, or stomach upset in seniors with sensitive digestive systems. Some individuals may even experience diarrhea or discomfort similar to food intolerance. Seniors already struggling with gastrointestinal conditions such as GERD, gastritis, or IBS may find these effects especially troublesome. Additionally, overripe fruits are more likely to attract mold and bacteria, even if not visibly spoiled. Older adults often have weaker immune systems, making them more vulnerable to foodborne illnesses. Eating fruit that has begun fermenting or developing unseen mold spores can trigger nausea, food poisoning, or allergic reactions. Beyond sugar and digestion, overripe fruits also lose some of their nutritional value. Vitamin C and certain antioxidants degrade as fruit sits longer, meaning seniors may get fewer benefits while exposing themselves to more risks. That said, overripe fruits are not always unusable. Small amounts can be incorporated safely into cooking or smoothies, where they are balanced with other foods. However, seniors should avoid eating them in large quantities or relying on them daily. Opting for fresh, ripe but not overripe fruits like apples, berries, or citrus ensures better sugar balance and digestive safety. Cherries are often celebrated for their antioxidants, vitamin C, and anti-inflammatory compounds. They are tasty, refreshing, and can even support sleep because of their natural melatonin content. However, for seniors over 60, eating cherries in large amounts can lead to unexpected health problems, particularly digestive discomfort and gout flare-ups. One of the most common issues with cherries is their tendency to cause stomach upset when consumed excessively. Cherries are rich in sorbitol, a type of sugar alcohol that can be difficult for the digestive system to break down. For older adults, whose digestive efficiency may already be reduced, this can cause bloating, gas, abdominal pain, and diarrhea. Seniors with irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, are especially sensitive, and eating too many cherries can trigger uncomfortable flare-ups that interfere with daily life. Another major concern is cherries' connection with gout, a painful form of arthritis that is more common in older adults. Cherries are sometimes praised for helping reduce uric acid levels due to their anti-inflammatory compounds, but paradoxically, excessive intake can make matters worse. This is because cherries, especially sweet varieties, contain significant amounts of natural sugar. High sugar consumption can increase uric acid production in the body, which contributes to gout flare-ups. For seniors already struggling with joint pain or mobility issues, this added strain can greatly reduce their quality of life. Additionally, cherries may affect blood sugar levels. Although their glycemic index is moderate compared to fruits like mangoes, large servings can still cause sugar spikes in seniors with diabetes or insulin resistance. Drinking cherry juice, which is often marketed as a health drink, is even riskier because it removes most of the fiber, allowing sugar to be absorbed rapidly into the bloodstream. It's also important to remember that seniors often take multiple medications. Since cherries contain natural compounds that may thin the blood, eating them in large amounts while on anticoagulants like warfarin could increase the risk of bruising or bleeding. While this effect is mild compared to grapefruit or pineapple interactions, it's still worth noting for those with sensitive health conditions. In summary, cherries can be a healthy fruit choice when eaten in moderation, offering antioxidants and joint-supporting compounds. However, for seniors over 60, too many cherries can backfire, leading to digestive issues, sugar spikes, and even painful gout flare-ups. The safest approach is to enjoy cherries in small portions, balance them with other low-sugar fruits, and avoid daily overconsumption. Dried fruits such as raisins, dates, figs, and apricots are often marketed as healthy snacks because they contain fiber, antioxidants, and essential minerals. However, for seniors over 60, dried fruits can be surprisingly dangerous if eaten without caution. The primary concern is their concentrated sugar content, which makes them much riskier than their fresh counterparts. When fruits are dried, the water content is removed, but the natural sugars remain intact. This process makes dried fruits calorie-dense and sugar-heavy. For example, a small handful of raisins can contain the same amount of sugar as several whole grapes, and dates are among the highest sugar-containing fruits available. This means that seniors, especially those managing diabetes or prediabetes, can experience sudden blood glucose spikes after eating even a modest portion. Unlike whole fruits that contain more water to slow down sugar absorption, dried fruits can act almost like candy in the body. For older adults, these sugar surges can cause fatigue, dizziness, frequent urination, and difficulty concentrating. Over time, repeated spikes damage blood vessels and nerves, raising the risk of heart disease, kidney problems, and vision loss. Seniors with insulin resistance face even greater danger, since their bodies already struggle to process glucose effectively. Another issue with dried fruits is their impact on weight management. Because they are small and easy to overeat, seniors may consume far more calories than they realize. Just a handful of dried figs or dates can add up to hundreds of calories, which contributes to unwanted weight gain. Excess body weight in older age increases strain on the joints, reduces mobility, and worsens conditions such as arthritis and cardiovascular disease. Moreover, many commercial dried fruits are coated with added sugar or preservatives like sulfites, which can cause allergic reactions, breathing difficulties, or digestive upset in sensitive elderly individuals. This makes packaged dried fruits an even less ideal snack choice. That said, dried fruits do have some benefits if eaten sparingly and carefully. Their fiber can support digestion, and their nutrients like potassium, magnesium, and iron are valuable for health. Seniors who enjoy them should stick to very small portions, choose unsweetened varieties, and ideally pair them with protein or healthy fats, such as nuts, to reduce the rapid impact on blood sugar. Pineapple is a tropical fruit loved for its sweet and tangy taste, as well as its high vitamin C content and digestive enzyme called bromelain. While it offers many nutritional benefits, seniors over 60 need to be careful, because pineapple's unique properties can create health challenges that outweigh its advantages. The main concerns include digestive irritation and interactions with certain medications, especially blood thinners. One of pineapple's defining features is its acidity. For younger individuals with strong digestive systems, this may not be an issue, but for older adults, it can cause acid reflux, heartburn, or stomach irritation. Many seniors already struggle with gastrointestinal sensitivity, and the natural acids in pineapple can worsen conditions like gastritis, ulcers, or gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD. Eating large portions or drinking pineapple juice can amplify these discomforts, making daily consumption unsuitable. Another issue is pineapple's high content of bromelain, an enzyme that helps break down proteins. While this can aid digestion in moderate amounts, bromelain also thins the blood. For seniors on medications such as warfarin, aspirin, or clopidogrel, which are prescribed to prevent strokes or heart attacks, bromelain can increase the risk of excessive bleeding or bruising. This makes pineapple a risky choice for elderly individuals managing cardiovascular conditions with medication. Additionally, pineapple's natural sugars can still be a concern for seniors with diabetes or prediabetes. Though not as sugary as mangoes, a cup of pineapple chunks has about 16 grams of sugar. Combined with its acidity, this can cause sudden spikes in blood sugar and discomfort in the digestive tract. For those monitoring their glucose levels, frequent pineapple consumption may complicate blood sugar control. Despite these risks, pineapple does have nutritional positives. It is rich in antioxidants, supports immunity, and provides hydration. Seniors who enjoy pineapple should focus on small, occasional servings rather than daily indulgence. It is also better eaten fresh rather than canned, as canned pineapple often contains added sugar and syrup that further increase health risks. Pairing pineapple with other foods, like yogurt or cottage cheese, can reduce acidity's harsh effects on the stomach. Mangoes are often called the king of fruits because of their rich flavor, bright color, and impressive nutrient profile. They are packed with vitamins A and C, antioxidants, and fiber, which make them appealing for general health. However, for seniors over 60, mangoes can become a hidden risk, mainly due to their high natural sugar content. A single medium-sized mango can contain more than 40 to 45 grams of sugar, almost equal to what is found in a can of soda. For elderly individuals, especially those with diabetes, prediabetes, or weight management challenges, this amount of sugar can be problematic. As people age, the body's metabolism slows, and insulin sensitivity often decreases. This means the body struggles to manage sudden spikes in blood sugar after eating high-sugar foods like mangoes. For someone with diabetes, this can lead to hyperglycemia, causing symptoms such as fatigue, blurred vision, frequent urination, and increased thirst. Over time, repeated sugar spikes may contribute to complications like nerve damage, kidney issues, or cardiovascular disease. Even seniors without diagnosed diabetes must be cautious. Mangoes are considered high glycemic index, GI, fruits, which means they cause rapid increases in blood glucose. frequent consumption may promote fat storage, making it harder for older adults to control their weight. Obesity in later life is directly linked to higher risks of joint pain, heart disease, and reduced mobility. Another issue is portion control. Many seniors enjoy mangoes in smoothies, desserts, or juices, where added sugar may already be present. This combination can easily push daily sugar intake far beyond recommended levels. Unlike whole mango slices that contain fiber to slow digestion, juices and processed mango products can cause even faster sugar absorption, worsening the problem. Still, mangoes do provide some health benefits if eaten in moderation. Their antioxidants support immunity, and their fiber helps with digestion. Seniors who wish to enjoy mangoes should consider small servings, pair them with protein or healthy fats, like yogurt or nuts, to reduce sugar absorption, and avoid consuming them daily. Diabetic-friendly fruits such as berries, apples, or pears can be safer alternatives. In summary, while mangoes are delicious and nutritious, they are not always the best choice for older adults. For seniors managing diabetes or weight, the high sugar content poses real risks. Awareness, moderation, and medical guidance are key to ensuring that fruit choices support health rather than harm it after 60. Bananas are often praised as a healthy, convenient fruit packed with potassium, fiber, and natural energy. However, for seniors over 60, eating bananas in excess can create more health problems than benefits. The key issue lies in their high potassium content. While potassium is vital for muscle contractions, nerve signaling, and maintaining fluid balance, too much of it in the bloodstream can be dangerous for older adults whose organs may not function as efficiently as before. As people age, kidney function naturally declines. The kidneys are responsible for filtering excess potassium out of the blood. When they are no longer as effective, potassium levels can rise abnormally, a condition called hyperkalemia. This can be extremely risky because it directly affects the heart's electrical activity. Seniors with hyperkalemia may experience irregular heartbeats, chest pain, muscle weakness, or even sudden cardiac arrest in severe cases. For individuals with chronic kidney disease, diabetes, or heart failure, the risk is much higher, and even 1 or 2 bananas a day could pose problems. Bananas also interact with certain medications commonly prescribed to older adults. For example, blood pressure drugs such as ACE inhibitors or potassium-sparing diuretics already raise potassium levels in the body. Adding banana-rich diets on top of that can push potassium into the danger zone. Similarly, seniors with heart conditions who take digitalis-based medications may face worsened side effects when their potassium levels fluctuate. Another overlooked concern is portion control. A medium banana has about 400 to 450 milligrams of potassium, and many seniors may unknowingly consume multiple servings in smoothies, snacks, or desserts. For someone with reduced kidney efficiency, that extra intake can quickly become a problem. This doesn't mean older adults must completely give up bananas. For those without kidney or heart issues, enjoying them occasionally is usually safe. The key is moderation and medical awareness. Seniors should consult their doctors about their diet, especially if they are on medication or have chronic conditions. In some cases, healthcare providers may recommend limiting bananas or replacing them with lower potassium fruits like apples, berries, or grapes. For older adults, grapefruit might look like a refreshing and healthy choice, but it carries hidden dangers that many people over 60 are unaware of. The major concern lies in its interaction with commonly prescribed medications. Grapefruit contains natural compounds called furetocoumarins, which block an important enzyme in the small intestine known as CYP3A4. This enzyme normally helps break down many medications before they fully enter the bloodstream. When grapefruit interferes with this process, it causes the medicine to stay in the body at much higher levels than intended. This can lead to serious side effects. For example, cholesterol-lowering drugs like statins can build up and increase the risk of muscle pain, liver damage, or kidney problems. Similarly, seniors taking blood pressure medicines may experience dangerously low blood pressure or irregular heart rhythms. Even certain medications for anxiety, insomnia, or blood thinning can be affected, leading to complications such as excessive drowsiness or higher risk of bleeding. Older adults are particularly vulnerable because they are often prescribed multiple medications at once. Doctors call this polypharmacy, and it raises the risk of harmful drug interactions. Since grapefruit acts strongly on several types of drugs, even a small glass of juice or half a fruit can cause unexpected and harmful effects. Unlike younger people, the elderly have slower metabolism and reduced organ function, which further magnifies these risks. Another concern is that grapefruit's effects last for many hours, sometimes even up to a full day. That means eating the fruit in the morning could still affect how evening medications work. This makes it difficult to simply time the fruit separately from pills. For seniors who enjoy citrus fruits, safer alternatives exist. Oranges, mandarins, or lemons provide similar vitamin C and hydration benefits without interfering with medications. Doctors often recommend switching to these options to avoid dangerous interactions. In summary, while grapefruit is nutritious for the general population, for seniors over 60, especially those on blood pressure, cholesterol, heart, or anxiety medications, it can be dangerous. It's important for older adults and caregivers to discuss diet choices with healthcare providers to avoid unexpected health risks. Sometimes, avoiding a single fruit can make a big difference in maintaining safe and effective treatment.